weather. Here is Chief Meteorologist Chase Jones.
Well, you definitely saw that cloud cover this morning clear up by about lunchtime, and I'm looking off toward the north for some of that rain to start making its way in, but I promise you it's going to scoot in towards the southeast, and areas like Junction could see some heavier rain definitely by the weekend. Now, temperatures over the last 24 hours all the way back down into those upper 50s, fighting back and forth with those southerly winds. A good run all the way up into about those lower 80s, so about 20 degrees, and we're already cooling off, but I promise you that cloud cover is going to make its way in and trap a lot of that heat. We're going to level out in those 60s, if not around that area. 80 in San Angelo. Everybody else in a combination of lower 80s, if not those upper 70s across the entire area. It's feeling like the beach out there right now. 84 in Robert Lee, 78 down there in Junction, 6 degrees across the entire Concho Valley as we make our way into a beautiful Taco Tuesday. But you only have about 9 days to go until Thanksgiving. Inside 10 days right now, about a week. Take a good look at these dew points all the way up into those 50s and those 60s, while humidity indices are in those 60s all the way down into those 40s. We'll see how much they rise by tonight, but that looks like severe weather ingredients if you ask me. Now, upper level winds are showing us a pretty dynamic system. Yes, you know the cutoff low is around the west coast going to make its way in, but we see another cutoff low, another shot of cold air. This is a long wave trough that will encompass the entire United States, so we're not quite sure how severe it's going to be, but when we get towards those atmospheric moisture models, you're going to get a better idea of it. Now, it's looking like the West Texas dry line this late in the year, sort of like severe weather season, these hovering blues around parts of Kentucky. Gauge, we're going to see some severe weather make its way in. Now, temperatures are also showing us the right parameters, sort of those restrictions we need to see severe weather. See this stark delineation between the greens and the blues as we continue to make our way towards the weekend. It's looking like some warm weather is going to collide with some pretty cold weather from the north. Severe weather outlook is parts of Kentucky into parts of Missouri, and we take it down to the surface because a whole lot of storm chasers are in this area, including Gauge. We take a good look at the circulation making its way in. This is the cloud cover I've been waiting for this entire week. Now, really zooming in on the Concho Valley. I'm going to scoot out of the way, getting ready to turn the radars on. I want you guys to sort of follow along. Now, this is the cloud cover into tonight, and tomorrow morning we will see it around Junction and also pushing in from a west. That cutoff low, that low pressure system, going to work its way in. By Wednesday evening, KSAN News at 6, we're going to start seeing a little bit of that thunderstorm activity make its way in. Gets a lot more intense after that. We continue to see it around Thursday morning. It will stick around all Thursday long, and then it continues to move in from the west and parts of the south, but it's definitely not done. Gets more intense by the afternoon, then starts to break up, and just in time for kickoff, things will clear up. But I promise you, there is more heavy rain on the way tonight, all the way back down into those lower 60s. But I'm on the lookout for some of that light rain, but get yourself a taco. Then tomorrow, a good run at those upper 70s. But you saw the model. It's going to be raining on and off all day long, so let's be severe weather ready. Now, as we get closer towards the 7-day outlook, I really want you guys to focus on some of those severe weather plans because you know it fills up pretty quick around here. Temperatures will hover around those lower 70s, if not those upper 60s. But by the weekend, we're expected to see about 1.5 inches of rain with some of the heavier thunderstorm activity before things clear out of the way and we drop all the way back down into those lower 70s while those overnight lows level out in those mid 50s. Stay tuned. I'll more up the break. You're watching KSAN News at 5.